G-Wagon, G-Box, G-Class, the G-Body, G-Boy. There's many names this car has been known for over the years. I don't know who you are, or where you're from. Everyone knows about this car. Needs no introduction, it's quite popular, and it's one car that I think both celebrities and car enthusiasts both agree on. I'm not a big fan of SUVs. In fact, I can say I don't like SUVs at all, with one exception. This one, and maybe the Jeep Wrangler, well, just because, and maybe the Toyota Land Cruiser Prado. Okay, there's a few cars I do like, but this one takes the cake. It's like a car and a brick had a baby, and this is it. So the look of the car, it's got this very straight, boxy look, no curves. There's so much happening and not a lot happening. It's like no design, no thought went into this car. And it's been around for a very, very long time and has sold quite considerably well. The car has been around since 1979. It's been a hit. It is the 2009 55 AMG. With all of the impracticality, this is really nice. If you're like me or any car guy or any celebrities who own this car, it makes a statement. It looks different, it stands out, is very iconic. Mercedes hasn't bothered to really change the design too much over the past 42 years since it's been out. It doesn't matter because people would still buy. And for those of you who don't agree with the G-Wagon platform, boo you, no one cares. The styling I think is really nice because like I said before, the G-Wagon does stand out, and that's because of its boxy look. It's very not aerodynamic in any way. Just discussing the look, it's got this nice boxy look like everyone knows, and the flare fenders that hold these 19-inch tires. I don't like these wheels, by the way. So some things that has kind of aged very well and have kind of been integrated into the new ones in different little subtle ways are this cage over the turn signal light here. It easily pops off like that to expose the light. This is just a guard when off-roading, maybe not to get rock chips on it. In the back of those cages to protect the tail light if you go off-roading. Yellow ambient reflecting light here also doesn't really do much, just a reflector. This oval looking light here that still bears the same look with newer ones. Still retro, I like it. You can get LEDs to retrofit them. There are shops that do sell them. Underneath here is the bar that protects the car when you do go off-roading. There's just this tire mounted here with lots of chrome around it and the black Mercedes badge over there. And in the trunk, as we struggle to open this up, you've got a big trunk space. I'm gonna put the measurements up here or down here somewhere just to show you how big this is. It fits quite a lot. It is very roomy in here. I think it's the roomiest part of this car. I'm going to show you when we get in that. So I think Mercedes was overcompensating in the trunk because the inside is not that roomy. Closing it is quite heavy, but I love the sound the car makes when you shut doors, close trunks. It's just this old click sound that you don't get today in modern cars. I really do like it. Let's jump inside. So inside the G-Wagon, as I struggle to find the key here, it's not as roomy as it looks on the outside. It is quite tight, a little tighter than most people would like to admit. It's just enough room for me and maybe two people to sit comfortably at the back. It can actually hold three. Mercedes says it does hold three. It will hold three, don't mind me, but on a long trip, I don't think the person in the middle will have fun. The seats are nice, well comfortable. The leather is absolutely nice in here. The infotainment system or the dash, the look of everything is very to the era of this car, the 2009 Mercedes look and feel, and your AMG logos where they should be on the center console, right by the fender, down on the door seal. Let's get it started and give it a rev. It says my door is still open. Okay. Okay. Let's try this again. All right. Are you joking? Right? Full speeds, the car is very fine. It feels great. It cruises quite well. It glides over bumps without stress. You do feel them just because of how the car is designed and how high it is, and the suspension. It has the AMG more aggressive suspension. There is the Mercedes 550 that is a little softer. Don't get me wrong, people daily this car quite more often than they off-road it. Would I buy this car? 100%. I would buy it because I've liked them for a long time. I like how they look, I like how they drive, I like how they feel. Reliability wise, they might not be the best. They aren't the best, but if I were to buy something like this, I will buy like an older era. I don't really know too many people who have had issues with these engines. Just from, you know, forums and reviews and all that stuff, you get an idea of what sort of issues people have with these engines. But whichever era I'd get or you'd get, it would be a blast to own, a blast to drive. They're not good on fuel. They are not as comfortable as you want in an SUV. They're great off-roaders if you do like that sort of stuff. But at the end of the day, it is an iconic car. It is a car that is timeless. And I think now that the new electric one is coming out, these older ones are gonna start to go up in value even more. Thank you all today for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Cheers.